Okay, I'm back. It looks like I was disconnected. I don't know why. So let's try again. I need to add another layer. I'm going to add the translator again. And what I'm going to do, each layer is going to have its own arpeggiator, but with a different time setting. So let's try this. Let's see how that works out. Okay, let me check. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that this week. And not only that, my plan is to keep configuring to my other computer. This one I'm using for the music station, because I'm using two computers now. So you will be able to see me working on the actual code as I do. Maybe it's fun, maybe it's not. What do I know? I don't know. Maybe people want me see me working. Who knows? I'm going to try that at least. And because it's a good way to connect with people. And my plan is to improve my setup here with a better mic and start a total new project, the one I'm doing the group by for now, which is going to be the host, the Wusik sequencer, and start from zero, for really zero, to get juice and get the latest version of juice. I'm not using the latest version now because I have to pay for the new price they're asking, and it's very expensive. So maybe I'm going to try and start up the new project with Juice and check with them if how I could do to not make it fully open source, but to allow people to actually see me working with the code itself. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Probably more for the other week, not this week, but the other week. Because this week I have to fix some stuff on Wusik Station and stuff like that. So what I'm doing now? I have two arpeggiators now. Let me turn on this mode here. Now I have to think about the math. What am I doing here? I have the keys on layer 1 as 1/4 and layer 2 1/8. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do something different off tempo. Just two layers here, and here two octaves, and here one octave. Let's see what happens. This sounds very faint because I'm using a low pass filter. Okay, the idea is good, but I'm not very crazy about the sound here. I don't know, it could work better. Let me try something different. So what I'm trying to do is create a better rhythm sound, but I think I have to do, yeah, that's going to be better. Play the sound again. This one didn't work as I wanted, but the band pass is cutting too much of the sound. Filter 1 and filter 2. My nose starting to run again. Sorry about that. So I have 74 Hertz. So let me put very close to 74 Hertz here. Like 80 Hertz, which is good. Yeah, I like this better. It's not very useful, it's more... Let me add some delay maybe. Distorting a bit on the filter. Sometimes distortion is good. Okay, I like this sample and hold effect better. So let me try to use, I don't have any LFOs used here, so I'm going to just use LFO for the filter one, sample and hold. And I'm going to try to make the go from here to here. So it's 250, so it's 25 to around 75. So what I'm going to use is 50 here. Yeah, it kind of works. I like this. It's a bit chaotic, but you know, I like it. So, mm, let's call this arpeggiator chaos. 2 layers with its own sequencers. Oops. Oops. Oh, come on. I need to configure ARP. ARP. So now I have created 4 presets. Nah, not bad. Yeah. Let me do something here. Where's my mouse? I keep losing my mouse. I think I'm going to use a different mouse pointer cursor so it's bigger and I can see it better. But I keep losing my mouse. Okay. I need to fix 2 things on the code yet. I still have to fix the drivers later. The WM is not working. And I forgot to add the code when I created a new code, but that happens. I was thinking another thing. I don't know. If anyone has any idea, I'm open to ideas. Otherwise, I'm going to try something here. There's not. I have not used it very often the case switching, but let's say I have this Chaos arpeggiator here, which is 2 arpeggiators. And let's say I want to use the keyboard to select one and the other layer. I can use the key switch in here, so each layer has a key switch. So let me see. My split. I'm going to use switch, so on both layers. Switch. So layer 1 can use, let me think. I don't remember. I think this is 60. Let's try 60. I think it's 60. The split. Then the node for the key is going to be 59 and 58, let's say. 59, 60, and split 6 again. So we have to determine the split section. So anything below the split is going to switch layers on and off. 69 and 68. I think that's it. I don't know if my keyboard here is going to go so low. And that's what I was thinking of. My keyboard here. Oh, come on. What's the number? I can't remember. Drag and drop samples. I have to check. I don't remember how my interface is working with drag and drop. The problem, I have to do some tests. I can't promise that, but remind me of that, and we'll see if it's possible or not. Okay, let's try this split 60. 60 is center. It's right around here. So should be working right. Unless I did something very wrong, which happens sometimes. 59. Oh, that should be correct. 58. Switch. Toggle. hold, I have to hold. Go and switch. I think it's. Oh, I forgot. It's so many things. Okay, I'm going to explain the stick keys. Just let me see if I can make it work. It should be working. Stitch 4, 60. 6 is on the low end. I'm praying the keys here and it's not switching. It should be switching. Otherwise I have to just toggle. Even I myself keep forgetting things. Yeah, it's toggle. Oh, what's switch again? I don't remember. Let me see if there's two chips here. What number? I know hold, you have to hold the key, then the layer is going to be active as you played the other keys from the split up. I don't know what switch was for. Oh, come on. Anyway, I'm going to keep it 59 and toggle, and now here in this one I'm going to 58 also toggle. So if I press my 59 here, I want to press 58. Oh, I see. They play the same time both. That's why you have the switch option. Okay, someone is asking what's Wusik Station. Wusik Station is this program you see here, where my mouse is on. This big program. It's a synthesizer. It's a musical instrument. It can play a piano, can play a drum sound, or some crazy synthetic sounds like I'm doing now. Uh, just let me finish my idea here before I continue. Oh, now it's working. I don't know what I did wrong before. So I have two layers here. I use the key switch. Layer 1 is going to be selected when you press key 59. 59 is this key here. You can see on below there where my mouse is. And the key 58 is this one here. So layer 2 is set key 58. So I can now play one layer, select the other layer, select other layer. So it's pretty much this. Now, as for Wusik Station, well, actually, I am going to start programming a new VST. This VST I programmed myself, it's mine. So, just a minute. So I'm going to be soon doing some changes on this VST, and the changes are going to be done to be doing live. I don't know why my Windows is all messed up. Oh, come on, don't do this. Just a minute. Just let me fix the screen here. 0. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. It's removing some areas of my. Oh, computers. I don't know why they do that. What the heck? Why it's chopping up a big area of my screen? Top and bottom. I don't have anything chopped up. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, I'm just fixing something up. That means I'm going to be back. No, it's cutting my screen. Ah, computers. Ai, ai, ora. So this the screen is cutting. Ah, I see. I see. I see. I see. My bad. My mistake. I can't screw my screen like I was doing. It's my bad. Now I got it. Some reason. Yeah, that's FX teleport. It works great. It's pretty good. But I'm just learning a few portions of stuff here, and I'm messing up some areas. You can see here the FX teleport opening, and I'm losing a big part of the screen. I don't know why, because I can see the screen here. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me, Windows? Just a minute. Just bear with me. Let me delete it and add again. Window capture. Um, VNC. VNC viewer. Okay, that's correct. So just. Oh, come on. Stop being like that. Don't be like that. Okay, now I got it. Okay, let's talk more a bit again. So I'm sure a bit learning the whole thing. So let me try to reply to all questions here. So yes, this is a VSTi, VST synth I created. I coded myself from zero. I have been doing this for 15 years now. And next week I'm going to be showing some code and some stuff. I'm going to keep a video daily, and I'm also going to do some fixes and stuff to Wusik Station version 8 and Wusik 8000 and Wusik 4000. And then on the other week, or maybe 2 weeks from now, depending on how it goes, my plan is to start working from zero the new product I'm doing, the Wusik sequencer, and that's going to be pretty interesting. It's not going to be open source, but you're going to be able to see most of the code, and so some people are going to be looking for the coding videos, and the other people are going to be looking for the music making videos, like I'm doing today, and explaining what Wusik Station does. And Wusik is my company. I created this in 2001, and it's pretty much me and some friends who help me out with skins and presets. And this is Wusik Station version 8. Is my main program. And yes, I'm going to be making a down from zero, but it's not going to be like Fruit Loops or Cubase or Sonar. It's going to be my own vision of a simple interface based on the hardware sequencers and stuff that I used to like, and maybe it's going to grow and to be more like a generic DAW. I don't know what's going to happen, because it's very hard to do a very large project, but it's going to be fun. And replying to my friend's question here, let me see. The synth builder, you have to check Wusik 8000. Wusik 8000 is a synth builder, and really check that one out because it's very good. And maybe I'm going to add the ability to create VSTs from Wusik 8000. I was going to do that a while ago, but I had some health issues and I have to stop. But maybe I'm going to go back to that soon. And just let me reply a few things here. You can keep asking me, and if I don't reply right on the spot, just ask again. And okay, sample and drop from the digital audio workstation. I have to check because I don't know how hard this to be. And when we're creating preset, let's say I have my cascading layers here. No, that's too complex. Let me load a very simple preset. I have Super Oscillator here, and I want to use my modulation wheel to change, let's say, the filter. So I have my filter here. I'm going to put it to 0, and I'm going to use modulation CC1. I have to modulate CC1 and CC2. I'm going to use CC1, and I'm going to send it to the filter frequency. So now here in the modulation CC1, you can see that's already selected CC1, because CC1 is the modulation wheel on the MIDI channel. 7 is the pedal volume, and there are other very useful ones, but I can use learn. So I'm going to use learn. I'm going to go on my keyboard here, and I'm going to move my modulation wheel. You can see that it went and selected CC1. And on Wusik 8000, you can select pitch bend too. I don't know if it works here because I never tested, to be honest. I don't think it works. Yeah, it works. It doesn't show here the pitch bend, but since I use learn, it selected pitch bend, so I can unselect learn now. And now I'm using the pitch bend for the filter frequency. But let's go back to modulation 1. So you learn a new modulation. So now I'm using my modulation wheel to change the filter frequency. On some keyboards you have the several knobs, and each knob is going to use a different MIDI controller. That's why it's CC MIDI controller channel, I think is the name. You have to check on Google. I don't remember everything about MIDI, but it's a number from 1 to 127. So you can use those knobs. Just click learn, then remove a knob, and it's going to change here for the number of that knob or button or whatever. So it's pretty much it. I don't know if that's clear or not. So if it's not clear, tell me what's up in your mind and try to explain better. Then you have invert. So let's say invert on the top of my modulation wheel is going to be off, and on the bottom it's going to be on. And I also have this smooth option. It's better to use on the, I don't know, stuff like filters, but usually filters have its own smooth option. And you have only 1 and 2. On the Wusik 8000 you can add several of those. On Wusik Station I have to limit a bit because of the interface, how it works. And maybe on the future update I can add more, but usually you don't use a lot of those controllers. And let me see, sticky keys. Okay, sticky keys is basically what the name implies. It's going to make the key stick. So you play a key, it's going to stay playing until something happens here down on the note release. We have a demonstration version of Wusik Station that you can download from our site, and it's not free because I have to eat. So please buy. Wusik Stations could be complicated, but if you're just going to do some simple stuff, it's very easy to use. I'm just going to go for the sticky keys now to explain how it works, and then I'm going to do a very briefly overhaul of how Wusik Station works for new users. But let's say here you have the super oscillator layer. But I want it to keep playing as I hold the keys. So let me make an envelope that fades in and out. Okay. But I want to play notes and have it stuck without using a sustain pedal. Because first I don't have a sustain pedal here at hand, and I want to use my one controller to play the notes, have it stick like a sustain pedal. Then I'm going to select channel 2 from another instrument. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here on my master layer, or if I just have one layer, just go to that layer. But let's select the master layer, and I'm going to select hold all. Okay, um, and you can see here the note release, velocity release, and you also can select a controller to make it release the notes. Because what's going to happen now? I'm going to play some notes, and they're going to stick. Okay, you see that they're sticking. But how do I unstick the notes now? So I have selected the controller channel 1, which is my pitch wheel. So my pitch wheel release the notes. Or I have selected note 36. So note 36, which is a very bottom note, is going to release too. So you can see my mouse here on the very bottom. This is note 36. Again, it's sticking until I press note 36, then unsticks. So it's very useful for live presentation and stuff like that. I hope I'm explaining very well. Okay, people are asking about. Hey, I can see my waveform. The waveform I speak because my audio looper is picking up my sound. This is interesting because this is hosting on another computer on the living room, and FX Teleport is making my sound go to the other computer on the living room using my Wi-Fi, and I can see this on the audio looper. This is pretty fun. It sounds like a vocoder. Okay, let me get back on track. So, what I'm saying, can I make a call bell? You guys suck. Don't say that. I remember the call bell video. That's a great one. Uh, but, well, Wusik Station version 1 was a rompler. But later I added some sampling options, and with time it grew, and now Wusik Station version 8 is more than like a rompler with a synthesizer, with a virtual analog synthesizer, and other stuff like that. So it has it has like 2000 cowbell samples. No, nothing like that. But let me show the layer types. So you have the wave sequencer. It's one type of layer. You have the super oscillator, the sample player, draw wave oscillator with up to 20 waveforms that you can crossfade one another. The wave sequencer, you can add as many layers as the computer can hold. You also have the audio looper. The audio looper is going to sample the audio that's coming from the sequencer, the DAW, and it's going to play like an instrument. So it produces a kind of vocoder effect, but it's not a vocoder. It's different. It has granular synthesizer, wavetable synthesizer, synthesis. I think they would be the same name. Guys, I'm not English native, so pardon my accent and how I speak. And you also have virtual analog 3 oscillators, and have multiple types of filters. You have custom filters where you can create your own filter. You can host VST effects on the effects layers, and you also can host VST instruments. I was doing a preset. Let me show the preset of what was the preset. This one. This one I have two layers here that I'm using the MDA DX10 instrument hosted inside Wusik Station. So this is the MDA again, and then the draw wave oscillator and the tree oscillator. This wave sequencer, for instance, I have 19 sounds. You can see 19 different sounds. All the sounds comes with Wusik Station, and then the sounds I'm using the sequencer, the wave sequencer, to create a sequence of sounds for each note you press. 4-month filter, I haven't done anyone yet because I haven't got around to this. The CPU's age, you have to download the demonstrator version because, for instance, on my quad-core computer, which is not a new computer, it's already 3 years old, I think, it runs very nicely. I have created several songs without problems. And it's very okay. Some presets, like this preset here I'm using, I have 5 layers. I just created this preset live now. You can check the video later. This is using around 20, so 20% of one core of my computer because this is a very heavy preset. We have several filters and effects and whatnot. And let me show just quickly how many presets I have here on my machine. Some of these presets are third party, but I have removed some, not to confuse people. But Mistral, for instance, is not mine, but New Age Collection is mine. So we had some very nice sounds there. And you have some new sounds too. I don't have all the new sounds here because I have removed some sounds of this computer. What the hell is donk presets? You have to explain me that. Unison. Well, unison, when you have a layer, let's say I have a layer here, the tree oscillator layer. Okay. I'm going to use an arpeggiator. So let me turn on my arpeggiator here, so it's easier to showcase. I'm going to use ADSR mode on my envelope. Then I'm going to turn on the unison. Then I have to play the note again. Internally on the code, when I use unison, before everything starts on the layer, it's going to get the note you're playing and create different notes for each unison voice. So here I have 16 voices. Let me lower, let's say 88 voice, and I'm going to make very low unison. Then I'm going to play again. Then internally it's going to create 8 voices for that note, and each voice is going to have a deviation on the tuning. But here where the super oscillator comes in very handy, because the super oscillator has a different unison aspect, because you can deviate the volume and stereo spread, just like it was a Roland synthesizer that did that first, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but JK something, I don't remember, but I think it was Roland. Because you have here 16 voices, so let's select 8 voices. I'm going to make a very fine the tuning spread from each one. I'm going to spread it to the stereo, and also to the volume. Then I'm going to play. The volume is a bit low to me. Yeah, GP 800 was one I was thinking early this week. Let me turn high quality mode, and I'm going to use the pulse width modulation, so it's going to cut the sawtooth waveform a bit. Use an arpeggiator because I don't have a MIDI keyboard attached here. Sorry for that, but I will have for next week. Random phase on each note, yeah. Each note has a random phase. Otherwise, it's going to overlap. But you can make it overlap. So here on the layer, you can select. You right-click, Super Oscillator Options, Unison Mode equal Reset Phase at Sync. But I don't remember if the Super Oscillator has this option. I don't think it has. I can check. No, the Super Oscillator doesn't. You have me. If I should add this because I like this option. To be honest, let me show you the tree oscillator. Okay, the tree oscillator here is going to have a random phase for each note. But if I select oscillator 1 unison mode while reset phase at sync, I have to select for the three oscillators that. And I'm going to see. I hope it doesn't store too much my sound card, so let me check. My limiter is. Should be doing that. I don't know why it's not doing. Oh, okay, because it's free run on the oscillator, so I have to disable free run. So now it's resetting the phase for each note, but by default it doesn't do that. You have to go around to make it do that. But I like when it has the phase at note for some type of sound. So I should add this to the Super Oscillator. If you guys could remind me of that, it's very easy to add. I just make this option here on some mode, and it's going to add. And yes, you can unison the Super Oscillator. That can be a bit chaotic, but let's see what happens. I never done that. Yeah, that's heavy. It's monophonic now. The tuning spread from Super Oscillator to dot some. Yeah, that's a bit harder to do. I'm not saying that I don't want to do, but because the Super Oscillator was created especially for that. So maybe I could, with time, add to the drawwave oscillator. That would be more easier to do. But I will think about that. Remind me of this, but maybe it's not going to be possible without too much change on the code. And what do I think about? I already have some stuff on my list. The sample, drag and drop samples from the DAW, and the oh, come on, brain, work. And the drawable oscillator pulse modulation is not working because I forgot to add. And what was again? I need to make a list again. I had some stuff on the legacy presets that are not working that I have to check, but the legacy presets are very hard to import because Wusik Station version 8 is a new product. It's a totally different engine, so it's very hard to import older presets. So I have done some importing. All these presets here are legacy presets, and most will work. Some still crashes because I have to remove some aspects of the importing process, but they are working pretty well. They're not so bad. Okay, what do you mean you want presets for it? If you could elaborate, maybe something